This is London Real. The philosophy isn't about preaching. It's about, I guess, teaching people that they deserve to feel good. And from that foundation, they can make some really profound changes. A lot of the industry is based on shame and guilt. So they want you to feel bad, basically, and then buy some stuff. And I don't like what's being said, so I want to change the conversation. A lot of us live like we're never going to die. One thing's for certain, one day we will. So for me, you might as well be happy while you're here. A lot of people don't know they're sick because they've never been healthy. They've literally been raised on a bad diet. And when you can give someone a glimpse of health, of what it feels like to jump out of bed and actually feel good and powerful and clear, there's no turning back. It's never about your body fat percentage, because I figure that, you know, when you look back on your life, you don't want on your gravestone body fat percentage never went above 11%. You'd probably...
I do.
That's going to be on your gravestone for sure, bros.
People say life's short, and it is, but it's also really long. And, you know, you don't want to be beaten up the whole time. Our facility's designed is to engage people's curiosity. You know, there's monkey bars in there, and there's straps to hang off, and there's punching bags to hit, and stuff that you don't know what it does. It's almost like a Montessori school for adults, you know.
You must have women coming up to you all the time and saying, James, how do I do X, Y, and Z? Do you get tired of people asking you what they should eat or train, and what do you tell them?
I mean, it's different for everybody. We're all as sort of different genetically and biochemically on the inside as we are on the outside. In the last year, you know, my dad got diagnosed with stage 3B lung cancer, and you don't really come back from that, and that sucks. And that was terrifying. And I thought I was a pretty strong guy, but then, you know, you get that knocked out of you when you find yourself on the floor crying. The value in it was really separating what was a real problem and what wasn't a real problem. I didn't have problems before that. I had stuff that I wasted time thinking about. The lesson, you know, that I learned from Dad was, again, life's too long to hold on to resentment and bitterness. Like, the first thing he wanted to do was forgive everyone, you know, and that's beautiful. That's a great thing. The best thing that ever happened to my dad was getting cancer. So I got to London 16 years ago, and so 16 years ago I was essentially homeless and hungry and, you know, scared, totally confused, didn't know what to do.
How old were you then, James?
So I was 21 then. Two other things that are fundamental to anything that I've ever achieved are gratitude and humility. Because without that, I don't know, it's miserable. You get very resentful and bitter when you're not humble and grateful. And I literally burst out crying at the drop of a hat, and it may well happen here. Don't worry about it. People cry all the time.
No problem. Crying is good.
Yeah, but
you have changed, bro.
Crying is okay.
Welcome to London. City we come.
It's like hunters. It's weird. I'm sure you haven't known about it.
that's what iTunes is.
Yeah. Bro, is that